All right, let's see. I think I got a better microphone this time. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Taraimawashi. Let's play Higurashi Console Arcs. Maybe not in that order. Last time we had a huge exposition dump from Shion, who, because it's a console arc, and I heard this is also quite short for a Higurashi arc, basically just told Keiichi everything about all the murders and like how they've been going on for a long time, conveniently leaving out her connection to the events and people in them. And we also have tips for these console arcs, so what do you say we get started? Damn supporter couples following an incident. Sachoko's parents. Of an evening paper on June XX 1980. Around 2 p.m. on XX Day, an office worker from Hinamizawa village in the Shishibone region, XXX-san and his wife, 4X-san, 4X Peru, whatever, both went missing after falling into a mountain stream 27 meters below an observation deck in Shirakawa Natural Park. So we're actually getting the real location this time, no more. We're still on the XXX, which was very common for them to do in the original question arcs. Police and firefighters searching downstream located the body of Triple X-san around 7 p.m. the same night. And the father's body. The wife, 4X-san, has still not been located. The mountain stream is especially active during a Category 3 typhoon the other day, making the search more difficult. Husband and wife were leaning against a fence at the observation deck and both fell when the fence broke. The fence was old and in poor condition, so police are questioning concerned parties to determine if the park facility personnel were taking adequate precautions. Basically, the official police report on Satoko's parents confirming that the father's body was found, but the mother's was not. House of murder incident, where pretty much in Onikakushi, they all but said that it was Satoshi. The story was never published in the newspapers. But as I said in the last video, who knows, with how Higurashi is, in terms of its presentation and tricking you with unreliable narrators, it could very well not have been Satoshi, even though Satoshi seemed to act like it was him. Like, there could have been a reason for that, too. I'm slowly learning not to assume things in Higurashi. Oh, my God, okay. That was a pretty good tip. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Pretty worthwhile tip there. I'm glad I learned such incredibly vital information. All right, well, with that said, let's get into Chapter 2 of Taraimawashi. Rana waved to me on as she came running over. I joined in and called out to her. I wanted to say something to thank Leon for all her hard work, too. Even though it was a small village festival, it still involved the entire village. It was pretty big on its own scale.
結構大変だっただろう、後片付けって。
そうだね。3時くらいまでかかったかな。 それから家に帰ってお風呂に入って寝たの4時半。
I took a moment to process Mion's response, and my eyes shrank the moment I recognized the words 4:30.
4時半？ほとんど寝てないってことだろ？
If I was in that condition, there's no way I'd be going to school. Honestly, I truly felt that way.
ケイチ君、俺なら自主休校だって顔してるよ。
There, and there's baby girl, always being so perceptive. Ugh. And it was reading my mind.
ケイちゃんは分かりやすいからね。
According to Neon, the adults were still active until dawn. It was clear how passionate the villagers were about their festival. Going to school? I figured it out. We were all chatting together as I put my hand on the classroom door. But just then, the crisis management system inside my brain immediately kicked in. I think I know what's coming. I looked up above, and sure enough, I saw a blackboard eraser. Ha! How sweet. I grabbed it and triumphantly stepped into the classroom. Yep. But the next moment, I found myself looking up at the ceiling. I slipped down and felt the mild pain of landing on my butt. And to make matters worse, the blackboard eraser covered in white powder landed square on my face. When I tossed it aside and raised my upper body, I could see an abacus sliding away by my feet. Yeah.
あら、ケイチさん。教室に入るなりバク宙の披露とはさすがエンターテイナーでございますわね。
I got up and headed towards the culprit as fast as I could. Woof! My index finger traveled with tremendous momentum as it struck its target.
ケイチさんがデコピンした。
Oh! You poor little firefly.
今日はなかなか凶悪な罠でしたが、まだまだなのです。
Yeah, Kichi, you have no idea how freaking crazy Satoko's traps can get. That's like something she put together in her sleep, probably. My God, she is a master. Rena looked on the verge of fainting, and Neon looked stunned while watching the debacle. I love those expressions! Oh my God! You know, I really used to prefer the manga gamer PC sprites, but these are kind of growing on me too, I have to say. I've always preferred Neon's PS3 sprite, but now I'm really sure of it, especially with this expression. I really love it. Everything was just like usual. All my classmates were here, and the atmosphere hadn't changed at all. Even though things were a little cloudy in the back of my mind last night, everything was starting to clear up. I felt relieved as I looked around the classroom. Without even thinking, smiles spilled across my face, the kind of smile a random bystander might think looked creepy. Oh, Keiji. See. Then I noticed my creepy smile and turned to me, looking concerned. Oh, God. Not yet, baby girl. Oh, God, maybe this is an alternate ending. Maybe... let's see what happens.
どうしたの、ケイチ君。ひょっとして頭ぶつけたのかな。
俺の受け身はバッチリだぜ。なんならもう一回やってもいいぞ。
Oh, sweetie guy.
別にいいよ、そんなの。
Oh, look at that blush! Oh my God! Oh, sprites are too precious. That would be what?
はーい、
先生が来られたよ。みんな席について。
Everyone listened to Neon's command and took a seat.
皆さん、おはようございます。
Oh, and Chia even has a separate PS3 sprite. I really thought that her sprite was exclusive to PC, but I guess not.
昨日はお祭りでしたね。最後まで後片付けに参加した人たちは本当にお疲れ様でした。さて、ここ数日はお祭りの取材で遠くからテレビや雑誌の取材の方が見えたりします。
I thought it was the usual stuff, so I was going to tune it out. But then I noticed a different tone in her voice and started paying attention.
皆さんが取材を受けることがあるかもしれませんが、曖昧なことやいい加減なことは言わないように。
Yeah, this is about the murder incident. Oh, God.
いいですね。
In unison, everyone replied, "Yes, ma'am." Her words were jovial, but I understood what she was trying to say. After all, this was the 5th year. Reporters from wide interest programs and third-rate magazines are probably looking for a story, asking what the curse of the 5th year might be. As far as the villagers are concerned, they don't make the most bad impression on the village. And it's really annoying. There's no place for that. It just stirs up emotions without actually saying anything. This time, I'll be on the side with the villagers. And in that case, I'll have to do my part. Adjusting myself to fit in with the village atmosphere is an important step in deepening my ties with the village. I'm sure there won't be any club activities today, since everyone's still exhausted from last night. What should I do then? I haven't been to the Okonomiya arcade in a long time. Yeah, for those of you who are too young to really remember arcades, I remember those. They were nice, although I don't think my parents very much appreciated being wiped out of all their quarters playing with me playing the arcade machine. But they're a relic of a bygone era. Just as I was thinking that, Neon patted me on the shoulder.
何ぼんやりしてるの、ケイちゃん。そろそろ部活始めるよ。
Oh, we're actually doing it? Yeah, you are. Jeez. So I completely set aside all the thoughts that were running through my head. I should have expected as much from Neon. She's not tired at all after yesterday. No, it wasn't just Neon. Riga-chan should have stuck around to help with the cleanup too. And Satoko went with her, so they're probably all still at the shrine until late last night. Interesting. This is basically what they're saying through this, is basically setting up all their alibis for last night, in Keiichi's mind at the very least, that they were all cleaning up the festival. Besides just, him going through his head about the club activity. Nevertheless, they all seemed to be acting in high spirits, and I'm sure the fatigue was still hiding there beneath the surface. I can't let this opportunity go to waste. I'll use this to take everyone down.
ケイチ、何をニヤニヤしているのですか?
And Keiji is super easy to read, as he always was.
きっと皆さん寝不足なので、今日は勝つチャンスだと思っているのでございますわ。
She's absolutely right.
あ、ケイチ、顔の色が変わりましたのです。
There's a little typo right there, but
あら、ケイチさん、図星だったみたいですわね。ああ、ケイチくん、図星だったのかな
I will never get tired if you're repeating the last syllable of what you say, baby girl. Ever.
ケイちゃん、うちの部はそんなにやわでも甘くもないよ。
Everyone's eyes lit up at once. How could I forget? These are battle-hardened club members.
じゃあ今日のゲームを発表する。
I remember this CG was used in the main story as well.
今日のゲームは
Neon pulled out a stack of cards and slammed them down.
本格派推理ゲーム。
Oh. An O leaked out in my voice. A game from overseas, huh? This looks interesting. And they played it.
説明書も英語ですけど、ルールはそんなに難しくないのです。
Yeah, this is what they played in Higurashi, I think. Of course, Rena didn't get to participate in this one because I think Uishi called her over to ask about the regular murder.
私はこのゲーム苦手ではございませんことよ。負けないからね。
Rena's complexion didn't look so great. I guess she's not very good at this game either.
ルールはね、事件の犯人と凶器、あと犯行現場の3つを当てられた人が勝ち。
Yeah, they're playing Clue just like in Sumi. Seems that there are 3 types of cards: suspects, weapons, and locations. I noticed Neon, Rika, and everyone's names written on the suspect cards. Oh, and there's even a card with my name on it. There's plenty of different weapon cards too. Maybe a stun gun and a hatchet and a syringe. I don't know. Axe and knife and even poison. Oh god. And the location cards were pretty nice too. A study, a courtyard, and an attic, even the back of a gym.
つまりね、これらのカードが1枚ずつ抜かれるの。それが正解のカード。
それで残ったカードはシャッフルしてみんなで等分するのです。お互いに手持ちのカードを質問し合って抜かれた正解のカードが何かを当てるのですよ。
Ah, I see. So the cards that nobody has are the true perpetrators.
それで答えが分かったら挙手。ゲームを終了して答えが正しいかを確認。
正解でしたら勝ちで1ポイント、外れでしたらマイナス1ポイント。正解してもしなくてもゲーム終了だからカードを集めて仕切り直しなのでございます。よろしいかしら、ケイチさん。やってみればわかるのです。このゲームはとても頭を使いますのですよ。
Clue isn't that hard to learn.
メモを取りながらじゃないと混乱するよ。ついてこられるかな。
Yeah, they're playing their own slightly modified version of Clue, but the real game, at least every version I've played, comes with a whole big stack of note papers specifically to help everyone for that. Vanna quickly pulled out a paper to take notes on. She looks rather intense.
で、今回の罰ゲームは何だ、ミオ。
Everyone turned toward Neon.
そうだね。昨日の疲れも多少あるだろうからさ。今日はソフトに使いっ走りの刑はど
I'm
う？
very familiar.
みんなからお使いを頼まれて、それを買いに走るってわけ。
Yeah, I remember this one.
つまりジュースとかお菓子とかを買いに行かされるんだね。でも今日の罰ゲームはなんだか優しすぎる気がいたしますわ。
I wonder, is it really?
ケイチはそうは思っていないようなのです。
Because you don't know what you'll have to go buy. Yeah. Miss Leon, what you talking about? I'm sure she'd make the loser buy stuff like hemorrhoid cream or athlete's foot medicine or something completely absurd. I carefully looked over at Neon's face. I could sense a glow in her eyes. Indeed, I need to do everything in my power to stay out of last place.
それじゃあ始めるよ。
Cards were lightly shuffled and passed down to each player. Now this is really nice because this is a repeat, kind of a club activity from, I'm pretty sure, Sumi Horoboshi. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. But we didn't actually get to see them play the majority of the game because Rena was called out by Uishi to talk about the murder, just like Keiichi was in Onikakushi. So if this indeed does go through, instead of being interrupted again, it'll be cool that we finally get to see the full activity. Although I gotta say, it's kind of interesting for such a short arc. I didn't expect that we'd have a club activity as well, unless, as I just said, it'll get interrupted. The true culprit, the murder weapon, and the crime scene have been taken out, so that means all the cards I have in my hand are innocent cards.
さて、一番手は昨べ一番頑張ったリカちゃんから。
ありがとうなのです。
And yeah, we have these cut-ins, which weren't introduced until Sumi Horoboshi.
それでは、さとこ、おの、中庭。
One suspect, weapon, and murder scene, and ask the other players. If you have any of those cards, then you can say, I have one. However, you don't need to say which one you have.
あ、俺持ってるぞ。
レナもあるよ。
私もだ。
あら、完全な投資ですわね。
Three people answered when she asked if they had the Toko, Axe, and Courtyard. So that means Toko, Axe, and Courtyard are all in the clear. Gotta jot that down.
それでは私は、ケイイチ、ナイフ、屋根裏部屋でございますわ。
Huh, only two people said they had that one. Certainly that of Keiichi, knife, and attic. One of those is part of the card dancer? Killer, the weapon, or the crime scene. No, wait. Even if they say they have one, they don't have to say how many. It's possible that either Rena or Neon has two of the cards. This is totally mind game.
じゃあ、今度は私の番だよ。
Wait a second. I'm still just sorting things out. Is this not voiced?
遅いですわ、ケイイチさん。置いてきぼりにしてしまいましたよ。
黙っててくれ。
Yeah, it looks like the voice was missed on that, or I don't know, it got glitched out or something. This game has me thinking more than I expected. Oh man, this feels like it's gonna be tough. Oh god.
準備いいかな？レナ、ツルハシ、河川敷。
Oh my god, they're like toying with us here. This time, only one person responded, and not. Wait. Stay calm and think it over.
よっしゃー！犯人確定！
Here I am, spinning around in circles, and Mion now just raises her hand.
犯人はリカちゃん。凶器は鉄アレイで、犯行現場は体育館の裏。どう？
Neon drew the cards from the box, and we checked to see her deduction was right.
正解なのです。
Holy shit, Neon, my god.
あともう少しだったですのに。鉄アレイか毒物かピストルか決め手がなかったのでございます。鉄アレイは重いのです。僕は毒物でじわりじわりがいいのです。
What a very astute and interesting observation, Blueberry. Oh my god, and thinking of Miyakashi now, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that syringe was not poison. It could have been? I don't know. Jeez. There's the question, you know. She had the syringe in Miyakashi and syringe in Sumi Horoboshi. Oh god, I gotta figure all this shit out. She had no qualms saying something like that? Yeah, Blueberry's a bit of a mysterious little imp. It's a cute look on her face. She's definitely a demon. Don't even start, Keiichi. Don't even start. Don't even start.
ケイイチ、怯えた目で僕を見ないでほしいのです。
Oh. Huh? Was it all over my face?
ケイイチさんはすぐに香り出るから分かりやすいのでございますわ。
At any rate, this is far more difficult than I expected. Deep down in my heart, I was feeling impatient. And when I looked over at Rena, I noticed how pale her complexion looked. Apparently, Rena and I were equally unskilled at this game. Our eyes met. Seems like she had the same thought. Now this was also very similar.
おやおや、二人ともなんかヤバヤバって顔だね。二人仲良くビリになってみる
Oh, that's what happened last time, Leon, or should I say in a future time, because I don't know the chronology of this, given how time works in Higurashi, but I'm pretty sure this would be before the in canon Clue game. That's what happened before. That's no good. I imagine the scene, a sad man going out to buy hemorrhoid cream accompanied by a girl. I shuddered just thinking about it.
ケイイチはこのゲームが苦手そうなのです。
No. No, no.
そんなことはない。次で名探偵前原の実力を見せてやる。
True, KG, channel your inner phoenix right from Taraimawashi. Come on.
あら、おっしゃいましたわね。それでは徹底的に遠慮なく叩きのめして差し上げますわ。
さあとこ、また食らいたいか？
I lined up my finger in the direction of her forehead and made a flicking gesture 2 or 3 times. Oh! Hey, poor Firefly. Oh, God. He doesn't know. Jeez.
ケイイチさんが脅迫してくるのでございます。よしよしなのです。ケイイチ、自信がないからと腕力に訴えるのはずるいのですよ。
Yep, that's exactly right, Blueberry. Oh my God, I love that! No! Oh, it's too funny. Once Pika-chan said that, I had to reflect on it. I had no choice but to forgo my assault on her forehead. After a few more rounds, I was finally starting to grasp the trick to this game, but no matter how hard I tried, I was still a step behind. Leon and the others were carefully studying one another's faces. There's no way I can compete with a master who can gather information just from the questions themselves. If I was to turn my overwhelming disadvantage around, I needed to be ruthless. I should abandon logic and focus on the thought process needed to win. The important thing isn't to find out the criminal, it's winning. This is my chance. My only chance.
あ、ごめん。ちょっとお手洗い。
I was taking a gamble. And not taking a shit. I needed a change of pace. The fresh air was helping me clear my head. Is he gonna run into somebody out here? I inhaled and exhaled 2 or 3 more deep breaths. At the same time, I did some stretching exercises, held my arms out in front of me, and swung them back and forth while bending my knees. Now you're doing some squats. 1, 2, 3. I had no choice but to ease the tension in my muscles. Then I looked around the school grounds and saw some of our classmates still playing around. I never played like this after school when I lived in Tokyo. Yet we learned more about Keiichi than we ever thought in Higurashi. In addition to this, why does my life back then feel so abnormal in hindsight? I stared off at the natural scenery in the distance, Then I suddenly realized I can't keep going on like this forever. Today's game is still going. So I started to wonder if my plan was going to work. Victory was riding on the power of effective teamwork. Just then, I noticed Brenna's head poking out of the classroom.
ケイチくん、ひょっとしてレナのこと呼んだ？
Yeah, they're going to do the same thing they did last time. As I got up from my seat, I winked over at Brenna. It worked. Just as I was hoping for. I guess we have good chemistry after all. Oh, sweetie guy, you have no idea. You have no idea what good chemistry you have. Seriously. Moving on? No, don't move on. I rather like the subject. Please don't move on, perhaps. Since we didn't have much time, I straight up asked Rena how many points she had scored today. Rena looked puzzled for a moment, then timidly opened her mouth.
ポイントマイナス6だよ。
Oh, it's okay, baby girl. Not everyone's good at the same games.
どうしてそんなこと聞くの？
Based on Rena's expression, I imagined it was pretty low, but I had no idea it was that bad.
このままだと俺たち二人のどちらかがビリだ。
じゃあレナが罰ゲームなのかな？
おいおい、そう簡単に諦めるなよ。勝ちに行こうぜ、勝ちに。
どうやって？
I brought my lips close to Rena's ear.
そんなのいいのかな？
思い出せ、レナ。海賊第2条。勝つためにはあらゆる努力を惜しまない。
I gotta say, I love it when Keiichi uses like some kind of underhanded quote-unquote trick to try to get ahead. It's really cute.
そうだね。頑張るよ。
Oh! Baby girl, you're too adorable. Oh god. Rena assumed a fighting pose with all her might. Our strategy would never succeed without precise teamwork. At the beginning of the game, everyone would be focused on their own hand for a while, taking notes and whatnot. During that brief moment, Rena and I would quickly show our cards to one another. We'd reveal them under our desks, and all the while, we'd be scribbling with our pencils. Even if the others looked up, their eyes would be drawn toward our moving hands. It's simply human nature. That was the whole point. If all goes well, nobody will notice a thing. We'll be operating with twice as much information as the other players, so our questions won't have any information gaps.
そうだね。これなら今日は勝てそうだよ。
勝てそうじゃない。勝つんだ。
Then we can make Mion buy that hemorrhoid cream and athlete's foot medicine.
ケイチくん、顔がちょっと怖い。
Oh, Rena's blushing face is too cute! Oh my god, I can't! Oh my god! Oh, jeez, I love these fights now, oh my god. We can win this, Rena. You can't be put off by a scary face or two.
それもそうだね。
We both smirked at each other. Rena and I would probably take our way out of last place before Mion managed to catch on. In fact, there was a good chance we could take first and second place. Not bad at all. Just you watch, Mion. I love these two working together. After Rena went back to the classroom, I took a few deep breaths before heading back myself. I did my best to avoid making eye contact with Neon. Your eyes can say as much as your mouth, isn't that what they say? Especially you, Keiichi. Everyone's really, really good at reading you. Oh god. Neon is pretty smart. She usually has good intuition. I carefully looked her over. I was fairly confident that Neon had no knowledge of my conspiracy.
よし、ゲーム再開だよ。
Neon held her arms up high. But just then, Chie-sensei came over. I shouldn't interrupt the game.
園崎さん、ちょっといいですか？
何ですか、先生。ごめんみんな、ちょっとタイムね。
After saying that, Neon walked over to the teacher.
園崎さんにお客さんがいらしてますよ。
Now I think if this is following Onikakushi, maybe, hold on, maybe, you know, in this version, Neon will be called over by Uichi. Who knows, maybe not though, because she knows him and she doesn't like him very much. Or it could be Kasai coming to tell her something about the Senozaki.
昇降口へ行ってください。
お客さん？私にですか？
そうです。早く行ってらっしゃい。
わかりました。ってことでさ、おじさんちょっと行ってくるから。
After saying that, Neon rushed out of the classroom.
みーちゃんにお客さんって誰かな？ミオンさんはとてもお顔が広いですから、時々誰かが訪ねてらっしゃいましたよ。そうです。みーは顔が広いのですよ。
I don't know honestly how Rika can keep her composure like she's been alive for so long, repeating the same few weeks, or I don't know when starting point begins for her. We don't know yet in the story. But seriously, like I can't imagine the first few loops must have been so confusing for her. Like I imagine she's probably the one who went crazy in those loops. And now she's just at this like level of acceptance where she can just like brush everything off and, you know, try to be who she was beforehand. At least it's my assumption, you know. Anyway, back to the story.
そっか、仕方ないよな。
I wonder if she keep a counter for it can't be helped. I think it's like the third one or something. Neon looked concerned as she was heading out. I was left speechless. Why couldn't I say anything to Neon? At any rate, who on earth could be visiting Neon? We've been waiting for a while now. There was still no indication that Neon was coming back.
ミオンさん、なかなか帰っていらっしゃらないですわね。僕たちは手持ち豚さんなのです。ブーブー。
Ah!
手持ち豚さん？はあ。
Oh, baby girl.
小豚のリカちゃんかわいいよ。
The baby girl always knows how to make any moment really cute.
本持ち帰り。
Yes, that's what she got here! Yes! Oh.
まだゲーム中だぞ。
だってこんなにかわいいよ。
I love Rena's cute mode. I love it. I love it. Which means
どんなに可愛くてもゲームが終わるまではダメ。
でもちょっとくらいならダメかな。
Oh god, baby girl. Oh, you're so cute.
終わってからにしなさい。
I can imagine like this like mind-blowing revelation of if whenever like this cute mode in her own in a mirror and freaking wants to take herself home. I can think the universe would collapse in on itself there at that moment. Ugh, I was getting annoyed. Everyone was getting swept away by a mere comment about pigs. Like we just couldn't handle the silence.
しょうがない。ゲーム再開しようぜ。
Once I broached the subject, everyone's eyes brightened and they nodded to me. That's right. Think about it. We're moving while the demon is away. The demon. In other words, the visitor's arrival has given us a chance. So, with Neon seats still vacant, we shuffled the cards and dealt them out at once. Sure enough, Rika-chan and Satoko carefully focused on scribbling down notes. Meanwhile, I pretended to take notes while revealing my hand to Rena under my desk. Satoko, Rena, pistol, knife, cemetery, sword set. That means the possibility is much higher than any other card is the answer. Rena quickly jabbed at me with her elbow.
何を笑っているでございますか、ケイチさん。非常に気持ちが悪いのですよ。
Whoops! It's no time to be laughing. I need to come up with a good excuse.
いや、このメンツで実際に犯罪やってることを。
Oh God, Keiji, don't rub it in! Oh God, oh God, oh God, no, 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 no. This is Happy Fun Time Higurashi, not Death Murder Town Higurashi. At least not yet, but it probably will be soon because this is a short arc.
意味はわかりませんが、なぜだか非常に不愉快でございますわ。さとこ、乗ってはいけないのです。おそらくケイチのミスリードなのですよ。
Satoko and Rika-chan laughed together with an and a nippo. I cannot get my voice that high, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, Rena was beside me, wiping away her cold sweat.
それでは、現在2位の僕から行きますのです。では、レナ、ピストル、屋根裏部屋。
あ、俺持ってるぞ。
レナもあるよ。私も持ってましたよ。そうですか。では、投資なのですね。
That's another very... They're just kind of tease us now with all these friggin' references, like Rika saying it's decided, and the murders, that confirms the location, but the weapon is still unclear. All right. I wonder if now is the time to go for it.
今度は俺だな。じゃあ、リカ、灰皿、ラウンジ。
私は持ってましたよ。僕もなのです。レナはないよ。
I see. That means it's not that one. Right. Wait. Hold on. I looked through my notes. Bam! It came to me.
よっしゃー、犯人確定。
もうでございますか？ケイチ、早すぎる男は嫌われるの。
Oh, Rika, you're showing your age. Oh God. I thrust my index finger up toward the heavens, then shouted out the name of the killer, the weapon, and the location.
犯人はミオン。凶器は斧で。犯行現場は図書室。どうだ？
I pulled the answer cards out of the box to verify my solution.
ケイチ君正解！
Yay! Hey.
ふぬー、まさかミオンさんとは。斧なんかダメなのです。やっぱり毒物でじわりじわり。
Okay, seriously, 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 McSeriously, Tim, seriously. Laying it on a bit thick here. Oh God. Rika-chan, you have some interesting hobbies. Keiichi, you have no idea. Still, you've got an awfully soft face while saying some hard things. Again, KT, you have no idea. Meta and I continue carrying out our plan, but Rika-chan and Satoko weren't stupid. We made good progress after a while, trading wins between us, but we had to start being more cautious. Then, finally, I was taken by surprise. I thought Satoko was taking notes, but she was actually holding a small handheld mirror under the desk. Oh, God. Damn, Firefly. Pulling out all the stops. And I noticed Rika-chan's sharp gaze staring straight at me through the mirror. I tried to hide our cheating, but it was already too late. Yeah?
あら、そういうことでございますか、お二人とも。
Yeah? Oh, God. These two are a pair. Oh, my God.
そうなれば、僕たちにも考えがある
You
の
know
で
what I'd like to see before all of Higurashi's over? I'd like to see more of Rika and Satoko being friends. Because we never really see them, like, together as friends, just on their own. I'd really like to see more of that, especially from Rika's perspective. Like, her friendship with Satoko. I think that would be a very interesting place for the last two canon arcs. Or original arcs, I'd say. I guess technically all of these could be canon, the way Higurashi works. I'd really like to see more of that side of the slice of life aspect of Higurashi explored. Rika-chan and Satoko looked at each other and smiled. From that point on, it was a battle between Team Keiichi and Rena and Team Satoko and Rika-chan, duking it out in a coordinated attack. Then, nearly an hour later, damn, they were playing for a while. While we were in the middle of our 13th game, Leon finally came back.
どうしたの、みーちゃん。
Rena must have noticed something for her to ask that. Because we know, how ridiculously perceptive Rena is. Now that you mention it, something does look odd about Leon. Although the sprite looks the same. It's like she has no energy.
いや、なんでもないよ。
And that, as we know, pretty much anyone who's ever seen any anime ever, it's nothing means it's something. But we'll see. Leon responded as such, but her expression made it clear she wasn't feeling all right. But the next moment...
なんじゃ
Ah, she finally noticed the game. I love that expression! I love it! I'm sorry. It's too cute. Oh, God. Unsurprisingly, since Mion was out, the four of us managed to collect an enormous number of points in her absence. Oh, Mion! Oh, God! My God, this music! Holy shit! Oh my God, I really hope this is used in future arcs, because I love it. Holy crap, this is great. Mion must have realized the moment she saw the score sheet. No matter how hard she tries, it'll be impossible for her to turn her point deficit around. Oh, Mion.
とほほ。今日は代わりに買い物行ってもらう予定だったのに。
Sorry about that, big sis. The moment Leon slumped down to her seat, a note hanging from her pocket fell out. So I picked it up and took a look. What?
わー、いっぱい書いてあるね。
豆腐2丁、シャンプーとリンス、みりんに油揚げ。なんだこれ？
It says, go for a penalty. Oh, they were just normal groceries.
これ、お前が頼まれたお使いだろ
Hey, Keiichi, it's not as bad as you thought, at least. Leon left out a tee laugh.
お使いさせるためにこのゲームを始めたのか、お前は。
But when I looked at Leon, I was relieved she was acting like her usual self. Oh, still, I felt a little bad that the punishment was decided while she wasn't even here. However,
はいみーちゃん、これレナのお買い物だからよろしくね。
wait, all this time I spent worrying about this game. You were sitting there writing a shopping list. Ah! Oh my god.
私たちもお買い物リスト作っておりましたのに。
Everybody did it. Oh my god.
残念なのです。みー。
Even though it was such a close race, they had time to make a list too? Yeah. They were gonna pile all their groceries onto the loser. Oh god. Well, at least Mion is rich. I felt cold sweat dripping down my back. You're all demons. I swear, this freaking game is trying to mock me at this point with the freaking demons. Oh god! There was a point where I was reading the canon arcs and I was thinking, okay, so Leon has a demon, Shion might have a demon, Rena has a demon, which I still think could be a demon, but it's probably someone using some kind of mind control ability, but oh god, jeez. My embarrassing past theories of Higurashi laid bare. Is that the end of the chapter? Or a halfway mark? Yep, walking home with Betta. I spun around in a swooshing motion. Started walking towards my house. Come on, now just imitate me, y'all. We had been walking at a swift pace for a while, and somewhere along the way, Betta started skipping.
変なもん踏んで転ぶなよ、レナ。
全然平気だよ。
This is too heartwarming. Oh god, I really don't want it to fuck up. Oh god. Not the answer I was looking for. After club activities wrapped up, Rena and I walked home from school together. That is too sweet. I really love these two. She seemed in especially high spirits today. This was the first time she's ever claimed first place in a logic game, which is really surprising because, as anyone who's read Watanagashi, the arc, knows what an amazing detective Rena can be when she's serious. But even so, she looked as happy as a kid at a festival. And that smile on her face as she handed me on that shopping list, like she was finally getting even for a long-standing grudge, and did so by saying thanks, with thunder crackling in the background. That's how it felt anyway. I was still thinking those pointless thoughts as I reached my house. I put my hand on the doorknob and, huh? It won't open. Oh, nobody's home. Dad is at work today, and Mom went out with some other people. I pulled the key with the first seal keychain out of my pocket. Yep, not when intending to unlock the door. Then I slid it into the keyhole, gave it a turn, and pushed the front door open. The house felt quiet and empty, with nobody inside. It's like the moment people step out of a house, it starts to feel like an abandoned house. I slipped my shoes off and made my way upstairs. I sat my bag down inside my room and thought about what to do. While I was lying in bed, my stomach started to growl. I needed to get something before dinner time. So I made my way down the stairs and around to the kitchen, then started randomly opening the refrigerator and cabinet doors.
ない。
Nothing. Oh yes, that's you saying that, sorry.
ない。
No matter where I looked, I couldn't find anything to eat. My shoulders slumped and I let out a deep sigh Wait, probably my parents would prepare something for me when they were planning to be out. But at some point, I said something flippant like, "You can't just buy anything from anywhere." And Mom took that as an excuse not to make me anything. That was a horrible Keiichi voice. Yeah, that's right. But being left with nothing at all is still rather obnoxious. Humans are selfish creatures.
早く来ないかな、ミオン。
I could try to do, let's see, try to make up for that horrible Keiichi voice. I think I can do a kind of Ash Ketchum type voice. Let's see. Hurry up and get here, Mion. That's the best I can do, and that destroys my throat, and that does not sound good either. I spoke softly to myself. Why? Because she wouldn't just let me say something like that. Neon came in last by far in today's club activity. My god, the music in these console arcs is so good. It's so much better than before. Actually, Rena and I were tied for first place. Oh! Eventually, Rena gave me on her shopping list. Then she approached me expecting something equally biting.
こうなったら一人も二人も一緒だよ。さあ言え、すぐ言え、何買ってこいってか。
I felt a little intimidated asking a favor like this for the first time in my life. But it couldn't be helped. Number 4. So I gave her my request. But that moment, Mion simply tilted her head.
これ？これだけでいいの？しかもこれ？
I heard it over and over. Yes, that's fine. Hurry up and buy it. I'm getting hungry. Oh god, he probably just asked for something small. Oh god. I was on the verge of shouting that at her at the time. When I heard the doorbell, I headed over to the entrance and opened the door to find Leon waiting there.
はい、これ。
ナイスタイミングだ。
Ah, speaking in English, I see, Keiichi.
さっき天に向かって「ミオン早く買ってこい!」って言ってたでしょ。
なんでだ。
やっぱり
なんでわかった、ミオン。
だって声が聞こえたもんね。
本当か。
Mion cackled to herself as he panicked. That can't be true! It's impossible! Look, God started to show on my face. She got me.
それにしてもなんでこんなものをお使いに？しかもたった1個。
Her eyes fixated on the one thing I asked her to buy. What was it? Cup noodles. Yeah. Well, it's better than like if you just asked her to buy like one small piece of candy bar or something. At least that could sort of be considered a meal. Oh god. Specifically, the big name variety, Deca Cut. Tonkatsu, pork, and ginger flavor.
いいだろ、別に。好物だし、俺の今日の夕飯だし。
え？これ夕飯だったの？
だっておふくろ、今日は留守だからさ。
なんだ。それなら何か作ってきてあげた方がよかった。
I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Leon's gonna cook for him because she'll feel bad about not having dinner.
ミオンがお前、料理できるのか？
失礼な。おじさんを見くびっちゃいけない。料理は得意中の得意なんだからね。
Leon put her hands on her hips and she mouthed off at me. But I couldn't believe it. With that face and that getup, it couldn't be true. Oh,
何よその顔。
come on, Keiichi. Yeah, she's rich, but she knows a lot, you know? She's really capable.
だって実際に見てないしな。
んだ、いつか見せてやる。
I love that sprite so much. Seriously, I just love that face.
その時はギャフーンと言わせてやるからね。
Oh? So she's not gonna do it. Yep. And you will, and he'll be really impressed, Neon, but not in this timeline, I guess. Oh god.
おう、楽しみにしてるぞ。
Then Neon grabbed her bags as she delivered that answer with a smile. Both her hands were full with huge shopping bags. Wow, that's a massive load of stuff. I took a quick glance at the contents. 500 grams of pork, 2 packs of eggs, 5 servings of tofu, 4 milk cartons, 1.8 liters of soy sauce, and then some carrots, long onions, pumpkin, regular onions, potatoes, beans, cabbage, shiitake mushrooms, king trumpet mushrooms, spinach, bean sprouts. Looking a bit more closely, I noticed a variety of spice bottles. Neon puts Rena's shopping list out of her pocket and started reading out the names of the spices.
色をつける組料でサフラン、パプリカ、ウコン、クチナシでしょ。それから辛みをつける辛味料で胡椒、唐辛子、わさび、からし。最後に香りをつける香味料でクローブ、ミント、タイム、ローズマリー、セージ、バジル、フェンネル、キャラウェイ、フェンネルシード。
Very interesting that all these spice names basically don't have a Japanese equivalent, they just say it in English.
アニアス、オレガノ、クレソン、ケイバー、月桂樹の葉、コリアンダー。
The bay leaves had a Japanese term, but most of these were just carryover from English. Each time she listed a name, I compared it to the label on the vial. And then, all the way on the bottom of the bag, I found an entire watermelon. How did that bag not break? How? How the fuck did you carry all those bottles of spices, which, I don't know, they're not always glass, they're sometimes paper, plastic, but, and a watermelon, oh god. And the meat. I can't even, oh god.
だってレナ、今度本格料理に挑戦するんだって言ってたからね。
Yeah, that's baby girl for you. Even if she said that, aren't there limits to these things? Just what would she claim to make? Authentic curry or Italian cuisine? And you know, she can make curry. You'll see in another timeline, Keiichi. Seems more like harassment to me. Moreover, it wasn't just the one bag. Neon had another equally daunting shopping list filling another bag. That's probably Rika and Satoko since they lived together.
ミオン、お前、これ全部持ってきたのか？
そうだよ。だって罰ゲームだしね。
I looked Neon in the eyes, and I could see the toll the weight was taking on her arm. Oh, Keiichi, you could help her out. That'd be really nice of you if you did. She had a calm look on her face. I could see the streaks of her muscles running down her neck, along both of her arms, sapping all of her strength. Keiichi, you'd be a gentleman and help her out.
そんじゃあ、ケイちゃん。また明日。よっと。
Leon looked back and started clumsily walking down the path. I felt like the earth was bending under the extreme weight.
待て、ミオン。
Ah, good job. You are a sweetie guy, Keiichi. I started running over to her.
待てったら。
どうしたの？
俺、どうせ暇だし、一緒に持ってってやるよ。
Yes, good job, sweetie guy. As soon as I said that, I grabbed one of the shopping bags and immediately started walking.
いいよ。あ、いいってば。ちょっと。
I figured she would shoot me down, so I had to start walking without asking permission. Oh, Neon, you gotta be loving this. Come on. Eventually, I could hear Neon's footsteps approaching from behind. Look at that face! Oh my god! I'm sorry. I can't help it. Oh my god. And what'd she She got up to me. She walked beside me and smiled.
ありがとう。
Huh?
やっぱりちょっと重かったから
Oh,
ね。
Mion. And you're not trying to be all tough and so you can do it on your own. That's good. You work together. Mion was being surprisingly amicable. She's not unfriendly, Keiichi. Come on. She's not a bad person in any sense of the word at all. Normally, she would have flat out refused. But there was clearly something different about Mion today. Maybe her usual tomboy demeanor was just for show? Yes and no. That's definitely an aspect of her, but she's the leader. She's the future leader of her clan, and she's the leader of the club. And that's just how you know how a leader acts. Her true self, when not being a leader, even though being a leader is part of her true self, is actually very, very sweet. Even not saying she isn't sweet when she's being a leader, but you know what I mean, like basically she lets her guard down. Our shadows moved side by side as we walked down the sunny road. Cries with Higurashi echoed all around us.
どうしたミオン？
There was something she wasn't saying, so I decided to ask more directly.
何が？
Yeah, this is about the who called her over during the card game. Yeah.
いや、元気がないみたいだから。
別に。
Mion simply muttered that. Then we returned to looking in silence. And then
あのさ、
何？
I opened my mouth again to ask about the subject that didn't bother me all day.
部活の時間に呼び出されただろ。
Yep.
あれ、誰が来たんだ？
ああ、ちょっとね。
ちょっと。
She's embarrassed. Once she came back, she seemed completely drained. Rena noticed it too, and even asked Leon about it. It's been bothering me for a while now too.
もしかして、夕べのことか？
The moment I said that, Leon pulled a hell of a breath. Ichi, come on. She turned to look around, then looked straight at me. Those eyes again. Her eyes lit up just like that when she was asking Shion about our conversation on the night on Watanabashi. Of Watanabashi Adam.
夕べって。夕べのことって何？
I flinched the moment her eyes started glaring at me. The intensity of her attack clawed at the back of my neck. At least it's not clawing at the front of your neck. Fear can sometimes drive people to do completely illogical things when faced with an opponent whose power vastly surpasses their own. That's a big theme of Higurashi right there. So I breathlessly opened my mouth again and kept asking, oh God.
だから、祭りの後に何か起きたのかなって。ほら、たたりで人が変な死に方したり、急に行方不明になったり。
Friggin' Shion, oh come on.
さ。
Neon didn't say anything at all. Maybe she was feeling frustrated deep in the bottom of her heart. It was a rather naive and childish question. However, Neon continued intently gazing downward.
誰から聞いた？
It's really interesting seeing this from her perspective. Seeing it from Neon's perspective, like, maybe thinking about, I don't know. They also just don't want the village to have that kind of image to Keiichi.
誰から聞いた？
I struggled to answer her.
誰から？
That's a new CG. This enraged Mion. Jeez.
誰から？
Ooh. Mion's eyes were open incredibly wide. Mion released her grip on the shopping bag and it slammed down on the ground. Oh God. The contents of the bag spilled out and scattered across the street. What could she be talking about? Is it really about the murders, or... For a moment, it felt like the world stopped moving. And then, a damp breeze blew the sheet aroma all about.
ごめん。
Mion looked surprised when she finally noticed. I bet Mion was kind of angry. Like, I don't know, Keiichi did mention about the people disappearing, so probably isn't completely about her crush, but I don't know. Then she crouched down on the street and started collecting the scattered contents from the bag. I helped Mion gather the groceries she dropped. Meanwhile, Mion idly said what she was already certain of.
シオンだね。
Yep. That was pretty easy to figure out. She was right there after all. She's giving that gigantic exposition jump right there.
そっか。やっぱり。あいつ、余計なこと。
This sounds really suspicious. Oh God. I hope Keiichi doesn't take it the wrong way. Then I spit out a reply.
ミオン、別にシオンは。
And I couldn't figure out what else to say.
かないで。
All of a sudden, Mion said something, but it was too quiet for me to hear it. Away, maybe demons away, Onikakushi? I turned to look straight toward Mion, and although she was still looking downward, I could see her mouth moving. What is it, Mion? What are you saying?
シオンに。もう。
Ooh.
近づかないで。
Oh God, jeez. No. How to interpret this? Oh God, jeez. I guess she doesn't want him to talk to Shion because of she knows about Mion's crush, but this all could be about, like, she doesn't want Keiichi to have a bad impression of the village because of the murders. Could be both. The weight of those words crushed me. In a flash, the distant tuna pieces shrank, and Leon's sharp eyes were clearly visible. It felt like I was trapped by an ominous shroud of darkness. I couldn't move.
シオンにはもう近づいちゃダメだから。
Jesus Christ, Mion, come on. I nodded to her, terrified. But I couldn't say anything. Suddenly, Mion's eyes turned back to normal. See, now before, I would think that Mion was being possessed by something during that brief moment, but it doesn't really flow with everything I know now in regards to the information about the murders and everything. And the next moment, Mion was cackling out loud.
ケイちゃん。
え？
その格好。
I finally noticed that I had fallen back onto my butt. I was sitting in the middle of the road. How undignified.
カエルみたいだよ。
A frog?
ひっくり返って腹出したカエル。
death. Neon was booming her with laughter. Waffle. Was Neon always like this? Neon and I gathered all the groceries that had spilled out, then resumed our walk toward Venna's house. After walking for a while, Neon began to speak in a quiet voice.
ケイちゃん。ケイちゃんは私の仲間だからね。
Oh, of course, Big says. Oh God. Neon turned to me and smiled after saying that, and continued.
落ち着いたら全部話す。
Oh God. Oh God, if she's talking about the crush right now, oh God, that would be... That's really sad. Oh God.
約束する。
Oh God.
だから
Yeah.
シオンに近づかない
Yeah,
で。
she's talking about... She doesn't want Shion to tell him that she likes him before she does. Oh God. I couldn't say anything more. I watched as Neon looked downward, hiding her expression.
お板が過ぎるね、シオンも。
That she does. I will not lie about that. She does.
あんまり嗅ぎ回るようなら仕方ないね。
And that could be interpreted in many ways given the Onikakushi arc. Like the sixth time. For it can't be helped. Oh God. As she said that, it felt like Neon's shadow was creeping ever closer. The cry of the Higurashi echoed around me once again. And I think now should be the end of the chapter. Oh no, really? My God. I really thought this would be the end of the chapter. That's right. I bought that new manga recently. I looked around my room, hoping to find where I left it. If Mom was around, she'd probably nag me, saying, "You're reading manga again, go study!" Manga is a Japanese tradition, harkening back to the work of Utamaro and Hiroshige, but even if I tried explaining that to her, she wouldn't listen. Manga is a part of Japanese culture. You tell her, Keiichi. I'm confident that overseas markets will benefit from the introduction of Japanese manga. And you predict the future, Keiichi. They absolutely will. I feel like the time... Yep. But that isn't far off. Yep. Exactly. I was absent-mindedly pondering those trivial thoughts. I just got home a little while ago. I was starting to feel sorry for Neon after the penalty she got stuck with, so I helped her carry half her bags. We walked the Hinamizawa side by side, carrying those huge shopping bags. Carried the bags to Brenna's house, but she was out on an errand. I hope a non-murdery errand. Oh God. I was hoping for a chance to show Brenna the enormous bags Neon was carrying and say, "Please ask for a little more." It's a joke, I guess, but it seems we missed our opportunity for that. After that, I walked Neon back to Sonozaki house and then came home. However, on the way to Renna's house, I broached the subject of what happened after the festival. It was careless of me. In other words, I was asking Neon about the curse, a topic I knew she had no interest in discussing. Admittedly, I never stopped being interested in the story. Not since the night of the festival, when I spoke with Shion along the riverside and she told me about the victims so far. But there's nothing admirable about asking someone about a topic they'd rather not discuss. It's true. But even so, I focused on the last thing Neon said. She seems especially upset that I heard about the curse of Shion. I don't think that was the part she was really upset about, but let's see. What on earth did she mean by that?
お板が過ぎるね、シオンも。あんまり嗅ぎ回るようなら仕方ないね。
What prank was she referring to? What was she on poking around him? When I looked at Leon's shadow, even though she wasn't saying anything, it felt like I could see the heat radiating out of her. But was that just my imagination? I think it was. The cries of the Higurashi continued to ring aloud, and only compounded my insecurity. Suddenly, I noticed the bag from the bookstore laying on its side on my desk. Aha, that's the one I just bought. Finally time for me to have some alone time, reading my favorite manga. I heard the phone ringing downstairs. I debated if I should just keep reading. I scratched the back of my head while thinking it over, then closed the book.
はい、もしもし。
もしもし、ケイちゃん？
Okay, it's just me on. That's good.
私だよ、ミオン。
It was me on, who I only just parted with.
あれ、今何してたの？
Even if she asked, I didn't necessarily have to tell her.
漫画？
Ah! Huh?
出たばかりの新刊
Oh,
読んで
that's cool. How did she know all that? I immediately started looking all around me.
それでケイちゃん、今は慌ててキョロキョロして。
Ah! Is she watching me from somewhere? That's impossible. I felt irritated and embarrassed.
何の用だよ。俺をからかって楽しいのか？
あ、怒った？ごめん、ふざけちゃったね。
Ah, I guess I was being a little blunt there.
あのさ、ちょっと今から会えるかな？
なんだ？さっき会ったばかりなのに。
さっきって？
なんだよ。レナのうちの分とミオンのうちの分の買い物すごかったから片方持って。
Oh my god, did she make Shion do that? Did she really make Shion do that? Oh my god. I didn't expect them to be so heavy.
あ、
Oh god, she totally made Shion do that. I don't know why, but oh god.
なんだよ。俺にそんなに会いたいってか？
I tried to joke around with her. But for some reason, Neon didn't respond with a comeback like usual. She just remained silent.
あれ、ミオン、
Yeah,
どうした？
I think that's kind of obvious, but, you know, some things some things that are obvious to some people might not be to others, so. Like, I know I got a lot of stuff wrong in my initial theories about Higurashi.
なんでもない。
But she seemed unusually ill-tempered. Was she really feeling okay?
で、なんだ？何か話してもあるのか？
ごめんね。電話じゃちょっと。
Was it something so important that she didn't feel comfortable discussing it over the phone? I thought about what kind of topics she wouldn't want to talk about over the phone, and I could only think of one. I debated if it would be better not to say anything. In the end, I spoke up.
もしかしてタタリの話か？
She fell silent for a moment.
もし、そうだとしたら。
Even if she just said yes, what was I expecting?
話、聞きたくない？
You didn't want her to hear about that. Huh? I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to hear it. Okay, I think that might have been a typo. It should have been, I didn't want to hear about that. But Leon made it clear she didn't want to talk about it. So why did she suddenly change her mind? Did something happen to Neon?
もし嫌なら別にいいよ。無理にとは言わないし。
Hold on. I never said that I didn't want to talk about it. Still.
じゃあ、沖宮の図書館まで来て。
I had no choice but to reply, okay. I felt an invisible but overbearing power coming from the other end of the receiver. I flew off on my bike, and as I pedaled my bike, I kept thinking,
でもなんでわざわざ沖宮の図書館なんだ？
is this still Shion, I wonder? But then why wouldn't she recognize what happened during the bags then, unless that was Neon, and the person calling him now is Shion? I might have gotten reversed. They're definitely the two sisters, so I might have gotten that reversed before, but this could be Shion now, because asking him to meet at the Okinomiya library. Is it something we can't discuss around here? Are you planning to reveal some deep, deep secret? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious I started to feel. When I arrived at the library, Neon was waiting for me at the entrance. Okay, so this part is taking a bit longer than I thought. Looks like I think I'm going to cut it here, and we'll probably catch the tail end of this chapter and the start of the next one. So I'd like to thank you all for bearing with me through this pretty long video, and longer than even last time. I hope the microphone quality is a bit better. And thank you for coming with me to explore the console arcs of Higurashi. I'm having a good time. I'm really enjoying the music and the sprites. Very cute. All right. See y'all. Bye.